Hey, welcome back to Jam African Things TV. Black people, people of African descent, we're gonna be screwed again. We're getting screwed again. Yes, I'm gonna talk about the whole marijuana legalization, ganja, sensimilia, pot, cannabis, whatever you call it. The thing is now, gaining traction in becoming legal around the world. The unfortunate thing is that the people who have paid the highest price for this weed, is people of African descent, whether in America or elsewhere. The prisons in America and some of them in Europe and Africa and so, are overcrowded with black people who tried their entrepreneurial skills, so to speak, to become purveyor of this weed. Now, in other climes, people have now resorted to legalizing this stuff, and their own people who never smell a day in jail, actually, they were the users, they never got imprisoned over it. It's the sellers, the black guys on the street corner, they ended up in prisons, and a lot of them are still in prison, even though the stuff is now becoming legal all over the world. And this video will show, one young entrepreneurial white guy. Can't blame him, but it's just what it is. And this guy has opened up a boutique, so to speak, for the weed. Have a look at the video, and then leave your comments below. Like, subscribe, share, and then leave your comments, and let's see if we can have a discussion on this.
My name is Alejandro Canto. I'm the owner of Diego Pellicer high-end luxury cannabis retail store in downtown Seattle. I'm 23 years old. I've also made sure to have something that makes it stand out. Here's the Lyra Canagar. This one's actually 420. Each one of these is hand-rolled, all made of gold beef flour, 14 grams of flour, 3 grams of rosin oil. Very premium, very luxurious. A very special piece that was made specifically for this store. I'd love for someone to ask me something and for us not to have it. People walk in, it's like, whoa. You're not thinking this type of interior when they walk in, and it catches them a little bit by surprise. You're more than welcome anytime, but 21 or over.
And there you have it. So now you've seen the video. What do you think? I mean, would you blame this guy for opening up a store to take advantage of an opportunity which people of color, particularly black people, have been trying to raise families on this stuff? Many have gone to jail, many have lost their lives, many families have been broken, people lost jobs, all sort of unfortunate things have happened to the people in the past who have tried to, dabble in this stuff. Now here now the thing is being legalized, and I'm just wondering if, especially in America, if the black Americans would be allowed to open up boutiques like this one, to present the legitimate face of the ganja man. Somehow I doubt it, but it's a question I'm throwing out there. Do you think they'll be allowed to open up shops like this to become wholesalers, to become exporters or importers in a business that they are the ones who can truly say that they've paid the price to be in this business? Do you think so? And what about countries like Jamaica, where the weed used to grow like a weed, so to speak? I mean, it just spring up. I remember I was in the military where there was operations upon operations. The Americans would give us helicopters and all of that to go into the bush and chop, burn, slash and burn, more or less, to eradicate the weed. Now, the thing is almost legitimate in America. Will Jamaica now be allowed to export the weed to America? I don't think so. I think they've used the opportunity over the years to make sure that their variety or strain of the weed is potent enough that they don't really, they are not really afraid of any competition from the Mexican or the Jamaican stuff. So it's a talking point, I believe, and for you who are looking at this video, think about it. Put your comments below, and maybe we can have a discussion on it. But this one doesn't sit too well with me. But it is what it is, and I think it is for the black people to gather their wits and say, hey, we paid the price for this, and kick the door down and get in on the legitimate movement, and the legitimate market, and more or less, benefit for what the ones who have gone before have paid an enormous price, and some are still paying, because I don't think there'll be any retroactive pardon, for those who were caught when the thing was not legit. I think they will still have to serve their time. So it is what it is. And as they say, as Donkey would say rather, this world no level at all. So, hey, that's how the cookie crumble in America. Until the next video, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you again.